Hi there and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Well, the wrestling revolution has pro wrestlers from all across the state of Texas, including amazingly talented athletes from right here in the Rio Grande Valley. Now, they've got some matches this year in the Upper Valley, and we won't want you to miss out on an action-packed experience. We dropped by the gym where these wrestlers train for a sneak peek at what you can expect.
Hey guys, it's Chris Austin here to tell you about wrestling here in the RGV. We're standing here at New Breed School of Wrestling. I want to remind you that we do have shows running in April at Brewsome in line with Wrestling Revolution, beer, food, friends, family, pets, most of all, wrestling. It's a great time to come out, you know, it's outdoors, you can bring your pets, you know, it's an outdoor area, you got beer that's brought to you by some servers that you don't forget to tip, and then, you know, you got all this wrestling all up in your face, there's snacks, there's food, there's just so many good things, action, people getting kicked in the face, maybe there's a tooth in the front row, you don't know, it's unpredictable. We train hard every day, morning, nights, sometimes on our day off we're still training. It's just not in the ring work that we have to do. We're making sure we have the right equipment, you know, on the mics. We don't want any faulty mics. We want people to hear us. We're buying new ring mats, you know, that look beautiful, new entrance curtains that look amazing, and it's all because of you guys. Make sure you guys come out. It's going to be April at Brewsome, and you know, just come on out, have a fun time with us.
Now, these wrestlers are proud to represent the Rio Grande Valley out in the ring, and they're excited to put on a great show for you and your family. If you'd like more information on where, when, and what time the events will take place in April, then feel free to visit Wrestling Revolution on social media. All right, well, McAllen Independent School District is proud to encourage students to achieve all that they can within the fields of fine art. Their staff has guided a number of chorale members to their acceptance into the all-state choir. And we sat down with one of the newly admitted members for a glimpse at what it took to achieve this honor. Here's this week's Student Spotlight segment.
My name is Heather Gager, and I'm a Mackay senior doing the IB program at Lamar Academy. Besides being involved in choir, I'm also involved in Quiz Bowl, student council at IB, and I do current events and literary criticism UIL at Mackay. So I actually had a late start to choir. I didn't join until my freshman year, and I only joined because I like to sing and I love music, but I had absolutely no idea what was waiting for me at Mackay. As choir has progressed, I've served as assistant soprano section leader, and I served my junior year as our choir council secretary, and I currently serve as the choir council president. And music, specifically choir, combines my two loves of being with people and expressing ourselves through different blends of emotions. And so like the entire all-state process and the choir process means it's just so much to me. I I've always really been involved in music. It's been kind of hard since I don't live in a musically influenced house. My parents are not very musically inclined. But since I used to go to a Catholic private school, I was really exposed to music there, specifically like church music. I used to be part of the choir there, and I learned how to play acoustic guitar, which I also play. And so just my entire life, it's always been something like there to support me, and I've always found comfort in music, as it's something that's just been like with me like my entire life. Usually the moment our new music comes out, every competition season, I already made a YouTube playlist online, and I always listen to it like constantly. Nothing gives me the same feeling that listening to choir music does or singing it. And if anything, it's not a chore to practice, it's actually a reward. It allows me to break away from the other aspects of my life and become submersed in the emotion I'm trying to convey and everything I'm trying to do. I actually made All-State last year also. And although the majority of my excitement came from waiting in a huge cafeteria with my closest friends with anticipation waiting to see if we were going to make it, I did make it again this year, and I felt surreal, exactly the same, and I actually achieved my goal of making it to the mixed choir this year. And so I'm glad that it is an achievement representative of my senior year, although totally like indescribable, very different, but definitely a remnant of like what was once normal. So I'm really thankful. I had my first exposure to the All-State Choir my freshman year when I went to go visit. We actually drove up in a bus, 1020, we went to go see the convention. And I sat there listening to the mixed choir sing the national anthem, and I just cried. I just broke down. It was really funny. It was very silent, but it was so funny because I'd never experienced that before. I was like, they were just singing, like they're literally just high schoolers, like what? I was like, there's better people out there, but that moment made me realize that like I need to be on this stage. Like, I need to be on that stage, I need to be singing. I need to invoke that same emotion that they evoked to me to other people. And so like being able to, I like to say that I'm a member of that choir now is like a dream come true. Like it's like surreal because I'm like, whoa, I used to like be a person that used to watch them. Now I'm the person that they're watching. So it's great.
McAllen ISD will continue with their commitment to students' passion for fine arts. And if you would like more information on their all-state successes, then feel free to visit mcallenisd.org. All right, well, that's all of our time for now. Thank you again so much for joining us this morning on Valley por Vida, and be sure to come back again next week. Our team will be taking a look at the National Days calendar to see what celebrations and observances we can honor throughout the day. We'll also take a look at what's going on across the valley in our What's Up RGV segment. Plus, we're showing you what you can expect when we hit South Padre Island for a special dolphin watching adventure. All that and so much more Monday on Valley por Vida. We'll see you then.